Hi everyone, it's Rachel here. I thought I would show you what I did yesterday, like a recap because you didn't see them finished, and then who knows what we'll do today. So I hope everybody is well. It's very, very hot here again. The temperature is going up, and then hopefully next week it might come down a little bit. So I'll just show you these finished off. I did add this piece of script here on this one, and then I just stitched around. It's going to be a pocket. You saw that one finished. These ones, I only did this bit. I added them to some fabric. I put some of the this sort of paper behind, and then I attached them to a book page, and I'm really happy with those. So they're going to become those two, this one as well. They're going to become pockets. This one I just stitched around it, and the same with these. Just stitched around those. Afterwards I did go on and make a whole lot more. I actually, after gassing myself yesterday, I needed to go and have a lie down because I was a little bit nauseous after the video. So I did go and have a lie down, and then after dinner, no, also in the afternoon, but a lot after dinner, I got back into it because I've got to finish these journals. This is one of them. I'll show you a glimpse. It's not quite finished, the cover yet. Beautiful leather spine. So this one I'm going to do a hidden stitching in, whatever you call it. And I'll show you where I've put some of these things in the pages. I've already done that, the pages in this one. So this one, literally, I have to resize some of the pages and then stitch it all in and do a few little touch up, and it's done. So but basically I'm just waffling again. I just went ahead and did some more sort of, this could be I could collage here, and it could be a flip. So that's the tracing paper behind. Isn't it wonderful? And so yeah, so that's tracing paper behind with the antique letter on it. And then this is from my Porch Prints. This is that's a AliExpress stamp. And then I also had, I don't know if you can see, I had some of my antique letters also printed in this sort of format, and so I just put a piece, simply put a piece of the tracing paper over the top, and you can still see the writing underneath. It's super pretty. And then I just glued it to a piece of book page just to make it stronger, because I think these are going to be pockets. And I did, this is the same letter behind, and then I also stamped there, and the old paper, the tracing paper. This is tracing paper here. This is my Porch Prints. This is Artie Maze. So a whole mix, one of my labels and music paper, and then I just put a random piece of fabric there. This is just a simple book page with pretty tracing paper on it. Here I added a butterfly and a bit of trim. Now, this is fun. Maybe we'll do this today. I won't show you that. We'll do that today. Maybe I don't have the equipment. I need to do that. Well, we'll have to see. Anyway, so this is another pocket, just the music paper, book page, tracing paper, and a butterfly. This will be like another tuck spot. And that's from my Porch Prints, and that's a medieval Mirage on tracing paper. I did a few tags, very simple, but I really like how they turned out, and put that on the back. And then here's a big tag in case I need a big one, and then another one with the old letters here. So I really did a lot afterwards when I was feeling better. That's just simply a bit of medieval Mirage. Some of them I haven't stitched around yet because I'll stitch around them when they go in the pocket. That just will be a pocket. And then some of these, and I've actually used some in this other journal as well, so I'll show you those. I'll show you what I've done. So I need to keep these out because I'm filling up journals, as you know. So I'll just show you quickly. Now all of the journals I'm working on are pretty much spoken for if someone likes them. That's from the other project. I just will quickly go through. I've done a few tucks here. I just wanted to see where I might have used. Don't really want to flip through the whole journal right now because it's not finished. That's one of my belly band things. So I haven't used too many in this. That one. Here's one. This one here. Might add a label there, I'm not sure. And then let me see quickly where I put in something else. That's just a, I think I showed that. I like to put those in there. They're from NostalgieGrafikland. They are linked in the previous video if you want to go to that shop. And I like that as a tuck. And let me see here. Why am I not finding anything? No, that's from the other day. That's a flip. See, ladies who have orders and have been waiting for months, I am getting on to. I did that one, so I made another one of those. I did this here. That's a belly band. And let me see if there's any others. Not that one. I did this one here. I absolutely love that. So basically, I think I might have done that on video. And I did it on the, no, I did it after. I did it on NostalgieGrafikland card. I put some of the paper over the top, and then I just did a bit of collaging. And here I put Medieval Mirage. And then I enjoyed attaching these cards to the pocket at the back. Thought that was fun. And I'm just trying to see if I've got anything else. No, I don't think I've got. I'm not trying to hide it from you. Oh, there, that one I did as well. My Porch Prints, one of my antique letters there, and just a little bit trimmed. So it's not quite finished, this journal. It's too fat. I have to take something out of it because I haven't even put any tags in it yet. As I said, beautiful leather spine, super old book. And anyway, we'll move on. We're not going to talk about that now. So I was going to do this. So basically with this, I had a piece of book page that had come apart after I'd folded it. So let's see what we've got here that will come apart. See, that will come apart, and that will come apart. Oh, that one got a hole. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to use these. And I'm not getting a fresh one because I'm using up the ones that I've already got. That's why. Now, I did get a question. Lady is new to this sort of crazy business and craziness, I should say. And she wondered why I've had that question before. Why do I put a pretty background down and then cover it up? Who knows why? Just felt like it. That's my answer. Sometimes I don't want to cover it up. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit plain and boring, and so I decide to cover it up. I want to put a focal point or something like that on it, so that's why I do that. I will also, like, if something is, I'm just trying to find an example. If something is like, for example, this was a Medieval Mirage. I know the paper was very pretty, and I actually didn't mean to cover all of it up, but I like the hint of it. It's actually just a pattern behind. There's no flowers or anything, so I feel like it's a background paper. Some papers to me feel like background papers. They don't feel like focal papers, if you know what I mean. Like they don't have a big flower or something like that on them. So then I will use them as a background sort of paper. So that's, yeah, they're more plain. Whereas this one, this tracing paper had more, like it had flowers, so I didn't want to cover that up. So I hope that helps as the method, the reasoning to my madness. So basically here, I'm going, look how wonderful these letters are. I know I'm really bad. I need to get publishing those. Haven't finished scanning them. That's the problem. Got to finish scanning them. They're super old and wonderful, like early 1800s. I've even got some even older ones from 1700s. So I will get onto that, guys. That's my goal in March. March. I think the gas cooked my brain. March. Yes, it's March. Oh my word. No, what month are we? July. That's my goal in July, is to, well, I could say March. I've got until next March. No, I'm just joking. In July is to get a few new different sort of digis going, because I do love these particular letters. They are wonderful. So let's do this. Now I don't have any more of that printed to make the belly band, but we can do something else. I don't know if this is boring for you guys. I mean, it's pretty, I'm very tired. I'm just not, I don't know, the mojo is sort of flowing. It's not flowing. It's the opposite to flowing. It's not flowing. It's slowing down, the mojo. So I've nearly run out of glue too, would you believe it? Gee, I wonder why. I need to go and get some more. So anyway, yes, the mojo is slowing greatly, and I haven't had time to look around for any kind of inspiration whatsoever. And when I say inspiration, it might be, you know, as I've mentioned before, just the base, just like a different type of base, because I'm in the collage. I will still always do my way of collaging. I won't, you know, I could literally, if I had to copy somebody else's collaging, I would have to sit there and do it step by step, and it would never turn out the same. So there's really no point whatsoever. And I had a card, there was a time. Oh dear. I need to go and buy a gas mask as well. Not a gas mask, what do you call them? A mask. You know what I mean, a mask. So I can do some more spraying. I haven't done any more spraying. Oh, I didn't do anything with, so what I'm using now, these are just the printed tracing papers, which I am absolutely in love with, and I can't thank Nik The Booksmith enough for reminding me that I wanted to print on. I wanted to give it a go. She really got me going the other day, you see. Okay, so that's going to go on there, very simple. And then inside, it's a very simple little project, but I do need to make some more actually for these books. So this is a good thing that I'm doing it now. But now I need to make up something. No, first I think I'll glue some paper in here, and I'm quite enjoying my Manu papers. So I think some more Manu papers. I need to get a piece that's big enough. Or actually I could collage it, couldn't I? Let me just tear around this one. Why don't I use my board? That's always a clever idea. And I can line it up on the line, you see. Makes life a lot easier. Just make sure I press down. Oh, it's going to move. There we go. And yep, do this one. And yes, so what was I talking about? Who knows? So I guess I might have another adventure to the beach this weekend. It's going to be pretty hot. I might attempt the area that my hubby went to with his friend on Sunday, and I didn't go with them. He said it was quite nice. So I'll be the judge of that. Being an Australian, I think I'll be the judge of how nice the beach is. Although my husband has become very quickly an expert at Aussie beaches, because when he comes to Australia, he's literally, as I've mentioned before, at the beach all day, every day. Well, no, I won't let him go all day because he'll be burnt to a crisp. Even though he's got dark skin, he is pale in winter, like he goes pale, but in summer he goes very dark. His mum is very dark. His mum is darker. See, this was a bad print. His mum is darker than my dark in summer. I used to tan. I don't tan anymore because you know, it's dangerous. There's no point. Like in Italy, it's not. I mean, it's not that hot for that long, so it's really, why I just figure, why go to the trouble of aging my skin, you know, getting wrinkles on my face from the sun and not just naturally, and risking, you know, skin cancer for a 1.5 month tan. What's the point? And the rest of the time you're not really tanning because it's not really the weather for it. I do know, my stepmother, she's got very fair skin. She's got that beautiful translucent sort of Ukrainian sort of skin. That's where her origins are from, even though she grew up in Australia. And she has beautiful translucent skin, I must say. And she never went in the sun, but then she actually fell off a horse and broke her pelvis, and and so they found that she didn't have any bone density at all, so they told her off for never going in the sun, and so then she told me off for never going in the sun. So there we go, passed it down the line. So I do need to make myself go out a little bit more, but I tend to enjoy staying inside with the air conditioning. I don't venture out unless I have to, unless I have to take Lulu somewhere. But maybe 10 minutes of sun a day is probably a good idea for vitamin D. Right, now what am I going to put here? I would like to put something there. I've got lots of scraps here. Okay, so I can feel it in the house that it's hotter today. It's hotter than it was the other days, and that it's going up. Yay! Woohoo! Does that make me happy? Also makes me a bit loony, a little bit loony toony. Right. So, I don't know what that is. I think it's raspberry jam. I had raspberry jam for breakfast because I didn't cut myself. Oh my word, what a puffball. Oh my word. That's hilarious. I can't show you Lily's hair, but it is hilarious. It just, oh my goodness, you'd all be crying laughing if you could see her. I highly recommend you go out like that, Lulu. I think I like that bit, even though it's meant for writing here. I think I quite like that bit there. Now I haven't used the glassine bit yet, and I was also asked, does the sprayed paper smell? Well, let me see. I don't think so. I said no. No, it doesn't smell at all. I tore that one. It's one of my letters. I did tear it. I was thinking, just to get sidetracked, I was thinking I might do some stitching around it and make it into an envelope. How cool is it? It's just beautiful. Oh, Nik, you're a genius. Absolute genius. Just a genius. Aren't they? I mean, let's have another look at them. You could see me under there. It's amazing. Well, that's the wrong side too. Love it. I want to do some more, but I did feel sick yesterday. I only did 5, but there you go. That's spraying 10 times because you've got to spray it on both sides. Anyway, I'm not going to do any spraying until I get a gas mask. So, okay. Not a gas mask, you know what I mean. I quite like Iosia's bunny. I think I'm going to stick that there. We're just doing random stuff today, very random. I'm really going to have to get it going, aren't I? I can't finish flat. I need to finish with a whiz-bang project, I think. Goodness me, I think I've run out of whiz-bang ideas. I'm not whizzing at all. Dearie me. Oh, I know, I forgot it. I'll ask Lulu. Lulu? Yeah? Can you bring me that box there, the one that I haven't opened yet, please? I have not opened yet. It's there on the chest. Yeah, that one. It's not a gift or anything. She's raising her eyebrows, thinking it's something exciting. No,
so it wasn't for that reason. I was because it was being silly because my hair's all pretty.
Okay, so I haven't opened it yet because it's nothing exciting. I'll show you what it is in a second. I got this from Amazon. Oh, I'm showing you my dress. Anyway, most of you know my dress. So look how deep this is. I was thinking, could I make this into my 100-day project journal? I think I could. I think that I could be inspired. Why don't I just stop flashing all my details everywhere? I think I could be totally inspired by Rachel Tomlinson that does those interactive lap books. And this big whopper could be good to house all of my projects. Because I was thinking you could do 5 signatures here with 5 pages each. So there'd be heaps of space for anything bulky in there. So, because I have got a lot of the bulky projects, because those ones I didn't obviously put in journals. And then there will be, so I thought I'd probably put some oh yeah, cardstock, like scrapbooking heavier pages in, alternated maybe with other pages, like book pages or I don't know what, or straw paper, or printed, I don't know. So because some things I'm going to be putting the photograph in, and some I'm going to put the actual project in, so the heavier pages will be good for that, although I won't be able to calculate what I'm putting where. And I'm going to get to use labels galore, because I'm going to put the labels for the day, you know, for each day. Now that's what's in there. I mean, this is nearly full, but it's 3/4 full anyway. This is my varnish that I've been using. It's fixative varnish gloss finish. Oh, I thought I bought matte finish. I didn't. It's gloss finish. I actually ordered matte finish, but it says gloss. I think they sent me the wrong thing. For charcoals, pastels, gouache, watercolors, etc. So that's what I use. I mean, you're going to have to buy, don't go and look for this one, because this is Italian. I think it's Italian. Yes, it's Italian. So don't bother. Just find what you can in your country. I think Nik used a semi-gloss. So, but anyway, mine is not very glossy. Look at that. It's not very glossy at all. So it's perfect. So that's what's in the box. Let's get back to the job at hand. So I need to do something here. I need to make a belly band. So why don't I use this nice piece of scrapbooking paper, maybe, and maybe I could decorate it a little bit. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll decorate it. So I'll just trim that off because it's too long. I won't decorate. I won't stitch it down. A little bit more off. I won't stitch it down until I've decorated it. Okay, now this one was good because this was smaller, because I'll show you what I would do with this, and that's what I need them for, my journals. So if that could go there, or I could use the other side, we'll decide. But I've got I actually brought in, or I thought about, I brought in all the stuff that Lulu's been cutting for me. So yes, I could that's my garbage box there. Ooh, something stuck to me. I could just find something in here that I can decorate it with. Oh my goodness, all of this medieval Mirage things, I have to figure out where they all belong. Now, oh, here's a circle, but I need a bigger circle. Love a circle on there. Maybe I could trim it down. So you could use something like that. It's not big enough. So these are all these things that I was playing with yesterday after I finished on video with you guys. I do have this. That's quite pretty. That's quite pretty. It's not something that I would normally use. It's not a typical me, but I do like it. I have that. No, that's not. I want something that sort of hangs over the edges a little bit. And then I do have butterflies galore. Oh, could have a doily. Could also have a doily. Oh, could have that. Let's see what else is down here in the deep depths of this little box. There's a Shabby Dabby Doodah butterfly, but I feel like these butterflies, they need something else with those. I'm not ready to use those yet. I had cut a whole lot of Shabby Dabby Doodah things out. I don't know where I've put them. I think they're still on the table in the other room. Well, that's a good spot for them, isn't it? So no, I'm thinking in my other box, which is, I don't know where. Is this going to be one of those days where we don't go anywhere very fast? It could be. Oh, the other thing that I've got, that's another project I'd like to do, I don't know when I'll ever get it done, is I have all of Lulu's drawings from like when she was at kindergarten, like even things that she did at home, like a huge box full. I'd love to bind all of those, probably into several books, maybe into different phases of her growing up. I would love to do that too. I could have something like that. That's what I'm looking for, is those These are what I'm looking for. These. That's it. I found them. There they are. There's another one. Oh, there's another one. All the die cuts. That's what the die cuts are, I think, might be good for. Oh, and I love them. These Mrs. Coggs. I need to use Mrs. Coggs more. I've got quite a few of her thingamajiggies, and I just haven't. I need to print them all out again. I've used bits and pieces, but there's a label. Put that out. You never know. That's for you, Sherry. Okay. Right. So let's have a look here. So first of all, let's just in case, let's cut this out. We'll cut it out. Now, ladies, don't worry. I won't. After the 100-day project, actually, there's another challenge that started for July, but it's already started. I don't think I'll start that one. It was Shabby Soul. Gosh, I love you, Shabby Soul. Show. It's like a. I'm sorry. It's a bit of a tongue twister. I do like that. However, what did I want to say? I like it all. I even like that one, but I maybe would flip it over and have it on that side. No, they don't go. She's doing it, and boy, do I love her beautiful goodies. I like that, but I'd need to put something behind it. Oh well, I had some doilies, didn't I? Doilies would make it stand out. That one's already cut out. No, doesn't make it stand out. Yes, so she's doing it. I think it's like something. I didn't really go and have a look because I didn't feel like I could start doing that. I would be starting it too late. 10 days late is too late for me. I really would struggle to catch up. I don't know why I'm back looking in there. Yes, I don't think it's feasible for me to catch up in such a long period of time. That could be quite nice. So anyway, yes, that challenge is going on. But no, I'm not going to disappear. Don't worry. I'll still be around. I just won't. There are some times that I've had to be, even though I'm quite a disorganized crafter, as you all know. I just start my videos and I've got no idea exactly what I might like to do. You see, this idea just came to me while I was flipping through what I did yesterday. So I'm just mucking around here, and I'm covering up that embroidery because I am covering it up on purpose. You realize that, because it's going sideways. No, that's not working. Yes, so I just won't feel like a failure if I actually miss a day because we're not home or something like that, or it's too I had to be quite organized for this challenge to get myself. If I knew, for example, our friend was coming down for the weekend, or something was happening, and I knew that I would struggle to get my videos out, then I'd make sure I managed to get them done. I like that more, you see. I'm not convinced about the image. Yes, so that's all. That's the only difference. I'm going to try and keep on doing videos pretty much every day. I might skip a day, but I feel like I kind of need a little bit of a. I just need a opportunity to be a bit more sort of creative, if you know what I mean. Like, I know I've been fairly creative, not perfect, but fairly. I just feel like as I'm going on, I'm getting a bit tired. So I feel like I kind of, and then I'm just gonna. I quite like that. I think I'm going to do it. So what will I do? First of all, I'm going to I'm going to glue this to here. Oh, look, here's the glue. Look at the glue's very happy. It's happy glue. So I just won't go right to the edge. I am going to do a bit of stitching, I think, as well. So yes, no, I'm not going to disappear, ladies. Don't worry. There just might be a few days where there's no video. It just might happen. I'll try not to. I would like to do videos every day. I mean, you have to remember it's going to be a bit of a withdrawal for me as well, because I've been doing videos every day. And I read all the comments. I don't always have something wonderful to comment back, because there's often quite a lot. You know, I usually answer them once a day, but it takes me about an hour and a half. So I can't write always big, long comments, if you know what I mean, to everybody. So, but I will always say thank you. And I think I like the tear. I want to see the tear. I'll just get, my fingers are sticky. Where's my card? So, but like when I read the comments, it's kind of like, even though it's not a real-time conversation, it's like having a chat to everybody. Sort of, I love hearing stories and stuff like that from everyone. Well, not everyone, but most people. So, no, I won't stop. Because it'd be like a withdrawal for me as well. Gosh, this is pretty lace. I shouldn't use all of this. It's very precious. I shouldn't use it all. It's got a bit of sari silk on it. Oh, now it's stuck to my fingers. I can't get it off. Okay, I'm going at a slow pace today. Did you notice? Very slow pace. Why did I have to like that? Let me see. I quite like it. I'm only going to cut, it's not going to be, I don't like things to be the exact same, so it's going to be shorter. So let's, I've nearly finished this glue as well. It's a bit of a disaster, really. Okay. I won't use my hands, I'll use my card. It's perfect. And then I'm going to glue this on. Oh, I forgot this. These die cuts lacerate my glue. I've got to remember that. Big chunks of glue. Look, big chunks of glue end up everywhere. It's got all holes in it. There's glue all over the thing, front and back. I'll have to give it a wipe with the wet one. It's a bit of a disaster. Okay. Now, where did you get glue there? Just wipe it off. I think that's it. So then, I'll use this. There we go. That's lovely. So that's going to go on there. That is a belly band. I'm going to stitch that on right now. Oh, excuse me. I'm not going to stitch on that other bit. Okay, just move these things out of the way. I did love those tickets from my Porch Prints. I thought they were perfect for that sort of job. And it's a nice way to be able to see the beautiful paper in the background as well. And I like to, because it's quite a wide pocket, I think I can afford to do zigzag. Zigzag does take a little bit away from your internal space where you can insert something, if you know what I mean. I did enjoy working last night. I don't normally work, but my husband had to do something, so I said, well, I'm staying in my room and working. So, and it was quite enjoyable. Okay, so that's that. Trim that off. Okay, and then we're going to have a journaling card goes in there, and then this is for writing. And basically, where's my book? Where's my book? Here it is. This. So let's say this is my book. So for example, so this is, I've decorated it this way. So I would never leave this open, because look, it's flimsy, like what that side. I'd have to back that. Did I back my other one? I did. Right, well, I'll do that. I'll do it here. What I did was I, see, this is my glue piece. I just glued down, well, there we go, get everything sticking to me. Well, maybe I'll tear it down first. try not to get glue on my ruler. Okay, great. Chuck that out. And I think I'll just tear this like so because I don't want glue on my ruler. And I'm just going to put some glue all over here because I think that'll be easier. And I'm just strengthening the back here. I'm just making it stronger. Because this is going to be, I haven't told you yet, I don't think, it's going to be a tuck spot. A flippy out tuck spot journaling spot. So let's get the journal here. So, whoops. So if I wanted, I just got to move that glue, it's doing my head in. So this would be super pretty at the front too. I've made that stronger, I guess it could be okay. Although I could put it like that. It would be better on, like for example, I wouldn't put it there, but that was my thought, was I'd stitch it down. Let me open it. I'd stitch it down. Am I even on screen? Let me have a look. Oh yes, well on screen. So I'd stitch it down here and here, so you can flip it out and write, and then you can tuck under there, and then you've got the journaling card in there as well. So that's the idea with that. There you go. See, it's good to have a book there as an example. Just put that over there. So now we'll do another one, and I think I would like to just reduce the size a little bit of this one because otherwise that's big. I do like this little size as well. I think it's really cute. So I think I'd like to do it a tiny bit smaller. Might tear it there. I'm using this edge. I for this sort of thing, I actually kind of prefer this edge. There we go. And this one has a hole, so we'll fix that. So this is going to, I'm going to do this one so that it opens out that way. And so that you tuck in on that side, whereas this one I would use it more that way and it opens that way. Okay, I'm sure you're all confused now. Okay, so this is my front. So what will I use? Let's get some of the pretty, I'm enjoying using this this tracing paper. It's really fabulous. So I might use, got some of this, do I have enough? Oh yes, just. I could put that there. Or I could put this with the green dots, would be pretty. Why don't I use that one for a change? Or, sorry guys, well I don't want to cover up any butterflies. I could put that there, you'd be able to see a butterfly. Or, I won't tear into that one, I haven't used that one yet. Well, what have I got going on here? I could put my writing on. Oh, look, that fits. Why don't I use that? That's what I'm going to use. I just tear off the bottom. Doesn't matter if it's a bit smaller. I'm just going to hand tear that. Look at that. Tears very well. Look at that. Perfect. So I'll glue that down there. And I'm going to need a thinner belly band on that one. I think I put my papers all on top of the glue. I have. They're all on top of the glue. Hope they haven't stuck. The only thing I don't like about the tracing paper is that it does curl. It's kind of annoying. But that didn't do too badly, did it? Doesn't matter. I've got a bit of a gap down the bottom. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's that. That's done. Now, let's save the papers from, oh yep, stuck to the glue. It's okay. Where will I put this glue? It's driving me bananas. I'll put it on top of the sewing machine. Okay, so I need a belly band. Now, I wonder in this box if I've got something that I can use here. Well, that's pretty. Well, that would be very pretty. I know. And now I saw Artie Mays do this with one of her belly bands. She put a circle there Oh, that's it. And I'm going to do what Artie Mays did. Thank you, Artie Mays. She put some stuff behind, you know, stuff. So I'm going to get my thing. I just put it up here. Let me just grab it. Look how much I've got. I've got heaps of it. I nearly bought another one today when I went to the wholesalers. Oh yes, I went to the wholesalers today to see about the glassine, not the glassine, the straw paper bags, and they did not get any more. But they did have some of the 20 by 18 centimeter size back in stock. Not many. I bought all of that were on the shelf, and they only had one packet of the big ones. So I bought them. She's spoken to the people that make them. They are going to make them. Who knows when? It's so Italian. I mean, how Italian is that? Not to keep stock of something that's popular, like not to produce it. Like they're very slow at producing. I'm going to stitch around that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's stitch around it. If I do say so myself, it's beautiful. So come over here. Oh God, if things just get in my way, everything just is in the way. It's just a nightmare. I love you. Hello. Right, let's stitch around this. I just put a little bit of glue there just to keep it in place because it's very flimsy fabric. Oh, I wasn't going to zigzag. Well, I am now. I forgot. Actually, it's quite easy. There you go. There's a discovery. It's quite easy when stitching on paper to go around in a circle with the zigzag. It's easier than the straight line. Must remember that. It's much neater. So I'll just trim that off. Now I think I am going to make it circle shape. Now this will probably fray quite a bit, doesn't matter. So yeah, like guys, there's really no rules. Like I put a pretty thing down and then I cover it up. That's what I want to do. So there's no rules. You just do what you want. Just because I do something one way doesn't mean that somebody else has to do it that way, if you know what I mean. I wonder if I want to make this a bit stronger. Do I need to? I could put it all onto there and it would be a bit stronger. I might do that. Why not? I'll just trim that. I'm going to put a little bit of tiny bit of glue on there. I've lost my glue book now. See, I told everything off for being in my way, and now, oh, here it is. And then because I move them away with anger because they're annoying me, then I can't find them. Tell you what, there were a lot of bad drivers on the road today. I was going bananas. Oh, I think I like that side more. Going absolutely bananas. Lulu's like, Mummy. I'm like, well, they're driving like lunatics, doing all things, thinking they own the road. I'm just going to stitch around it. So you can just see the cardstock behind, and I like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put a bit of glue in the center of this here. And then I am going to, oh, I love this. Jaff, this is wonderful. Love it. Now what will I do? Do I think I need to stitch it? I probably should stitch down there just to be sure. Even though the circle's going to be, or no, you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to use PVA glue. I don't want to stitch down the center of my circle. So, and I'm pretty sure with PVA when I glue it, I'm pretty sure my glue sticks pretty good as well, but when in doubt, I always use PVA because it could have a little bit of pressure on it when you're putting things in and out. Now the only thing about this is this will fray, but it, you know, it'll be pretty for a minute. I guess you could just carefully dab a little bit of glue on there and then it would fray less. Or you could put some, I could have put some no fray on there. I don't know whether it would work on such a loose weave. Now I just need my machine and I'm going to stitch that on. And I'm going to do regular stitch, I think. So that's that. And I haven't done the inside yet, and we need to fix the holes. Super pretty. Very happy with this. I want to make more. Very happy with it. Okay, right, so now I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to stick a piece of paper in there. Now I saw a folder here. Is this the folder that I want? No, it's over there because I didn't want it. The folder I want is over here. I hope I'm not leaning all over the camera area. Now what do I have on the front? Oh, I think I'd like that one inside. So let's just, well, first of all, let's get rid of these edges. Need to flip it around. I'm just eyeballing it really. Well, that was a good one, wasn't it? Good one. Get out of the way. It's the sewing machine's fault. It's in my way. Okay. Nope. Okay. Come on. You can do it. More pressure. It's still slipping and sliding. Pressure. Okay. Good thing we're not looking for perfection. Good thing. You guys all need to hightail it out of here because I might lose the plot. I really need to do a cleanup. That's the other thing, like, you know, just don't put things away too much. Like I might move them left or right, but they don't get put away because the next day I know I'm going to be videoing again. I'm struggling with this one also because it's on heavier paper. It's on 120 GSM paper. So about there, a bit less actually. Okay, so that's the up. So that needs to go there. And see, I've covered my hole. So I'm going to get glue on there. I need plenty of glue. Oh, it's lunchtime. Starting to feel a bit hungry. Okay. So let's put, it's about right. Oops. Well, that's no good, is it? That's better. Nice and stiff now. I'll wait for it to dry a minute, and what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this piece of paper that's all sticky. It's such a good way to get rid of these bits, and it will fit perfectly there. So I'll just tear it down there, and just to give it a little bit of extra strength and cover up the hole at the back. And this is very thin, sort of fragile sort of paper, so it's not too bulky. And I will put that there. Super. Now where is my crease? It's about there. And that is going to go in, oh, it's a bit crooked, doesn't matter. That's going to go on a page, and so that will be the tuck, so it will go on a page on this side, and that will be the tuck that way, and you've got the belly band, and then it will open like so. So I like that. It's all crooked, who cares? Let me see if I'm recording. Oh, I am 50 minutes. It took me 50 minutes to do all of that. Huh. Well, I think I'll end it here. I haven't made the tags, but there you go. We've got 2 sizes. We've used the pretty tracing paper. We've made belly bands, which are really fun. And that idea was from Artie Mays with the circle on the belly band. And there's another one there with die cuts. And then that was the original one. And that one I've already got a little, see, I've got a pretty little journaling card in there. And it just slips in there, like so, and then you can open it out here and you write, and then that can be a pocket. You could stitch it around 3 sides and it could slide in there or slide in that way. You can do the pocket any which way that you like. So that is today's project. Oh my goodness, the end is nearing. So thank you for watching. I'm going to go and prepare lunch now, otherwise I'll get the question from the daughter, what's for lunch? I wish she knows what's for lunch, but I have to make it for her. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.